In a 4-1 verdict, a Supreme Court 5-judge Constitution bench on Monday upheld the validity of the process through which the centre had introduced the 2016 demonetization policy. The majority judgment, authored by Justice B.R. Gawai, held that there was no flaw in the manner that demonetization was introduced and due process was followed by the centre. Justice B.V. Nagaratna dissented in her opinion and stated that demonetization ought to have been brought in via the Parliament route and not by way of an executive order. She further stated that the RBI did not apply its mind before implementing the centre's decision. The Allahabad High Court in a recent order quashed an FIR against a man who was in a live-in relationship with a woman, stating that adults have the right to live on their own free will and no one can interfere with their fundamental right. A division bench of Justices Suneet Kumar and Saeed Vaiz Mia was hearing a petition filed by the woman's father, who had lodged a case of kidnapping against the man in Jaunpur who was in a live-in relationship with his daughter. The Bombay High Court has rejected the plea filed by Lieutenant Colonel Prasad PUROHIT seeking discharge from the 2008 Malegaon blast case. The plea was filed by Lieutenant Colonel PUROHIT, pointing to lack of proper sanctions to prosecute him. PUROHIT, a serving army officer, was arrested in the 2008 case by the Maharashtra ATS, and after the formation of NIA, the case was transferred to the central agency. He was later granted bail by the Supreme Court after 9 long years. In a big relief to former UP-MLA Mukhtar Ansari, the Supreme Court on Monday stayed the Allahabad High Court order convicting him and sentencing him to 7 years imprisonment for threatening a jailer and pointing a pistol at him back in 2003. A bench of Justices B.R. Gawai and Vikram Nath issued notice to the UP government calling for their response on Ansari's appeal against the order of the Lucknow bench of the Allahabad High Court. The Enforcement Directorate has told the Delhi court that it would be filing a supplementary charge sheet in the Delhi excise policy scam, most likely by the 5th of January. On Monday, the Central Probe Agency made the statement before the special CBI court in Delhi. Political leaders are likely to be named as accused in the second charge sheet by the ED if sources are to be believed. Several senior Aam Aadmi Party leaders have been under the ED lens with respect to the excise policy scam.